Ochai, was late night a little different this year, or was it still fun?
It was still fun. Recording our scrimmage and some of the different stuff that we did was cool. Kind of putting it together. Something new for the new guys, obviously, but for me, it was. I think it was still cool. It should turn out great. I'm excited to see what they put together. So.
Hey, Coach was asked about the potential starting five, and you were one of the names listed as probably have a pretty good hold on your spot. What are some things you've worked on this offseason, and were some things that he suggested at the end of last season that you took time to address as well?
Yeah, pretty much everything in my game. More of just being a playmaker, making plays for others, while also beating my man off the dribble, or just being aggressive really. And also along with that, just my shot, just improving that and getting more, relaxation, just comfortable.
Have any of the newcomers on the perimeter, have any of them stood out, or anybody that's impressed you?
I would say our best perimeter shooter as of now would be Latrell on the outside, but all the other guys have, they've been getting accustomed to the change in the 3-point line, but everyone's shooting it good.
Hey, Ochai. Coach mentioned maybe experimenting around a little bit with some 5-guard lineups. Has that been something you guys have spent much time on? And I guess, what do you think of the way that's going?
We can kind of get some feedback from last year. I think we played one game against Tennessee when we had Doak out. I remember when we played 5 guards and we had Tristan there at the 5. Worked out pretty well, but we have some ideas, and it's kind of still in the works, but that's something we may look at this season.
Have you guys devoted much practice time to that already, or is that more for the future?
Just a little, but I think in the future we'll continue to implement that, or keep working on that.
And then, what do you guys need out of your front court now that you're obviously down a player with Sylvia? What do you need from the guys who are still on the team?
I would say the biggest thing is just to be in shape for those guys, especially. I know Mitch and David. Those 2 guys have a big load coming in, so just being in shape and being ready to play those minutes night in, night out. They just got to be ready for that, I feel like.
Hey, Ochai, how different does this feel for you? Being an old man on the roster now, been around a couple years. Does it have that feel to you?
Yeah, I would say it has that feel. Kind of just been here. I'm kind of a known face around here. Everyone looks up to me. All the new guys look up to me. So I mean, it's nothing new that I haven't been through, but it's nice to have this feeling and be here.
What are you prioritizing with that? Obviously, leadership. At the end of last year, you talked about taking a step forward in that area. Is that your top priority with that veteran status?
Yeah, I would say that's probably my biggest just focus is leadership. As far as, the new guys and the guys from last year, we have some experience, but we need a leader to, bring us all together at the end of the day. And I feel like that could be me. And that is me.
Ochai, how difficult was it to get over the way last year ended, and could that serve as motivation for the returning players?
It definitely did. I can say that for sure. It gave me motivation, just how everything ended. And, we kind of felt like we had more to prove. So coming into this season, I feel like we just have everything to prove and just continue that dominant success, I feel like.
Ochai, could you discuss the just the nature of the whole different college experience that's happening under the pandemic? And does it frankly give you more time to concentrate on basketball with everything else sort of eliminated from your roster?
Yeah, I would say there's a lot more free time. Not more free time, but a lot more open space and open time for us to, get extra work in, especially during the week when a lot of guys have online classes or don't have a lot of in-person classes. So I think that's kind of a benefit. Keeps us focused on school, keeps us focused on basketball and the stuff that, we're actually here for.
Could I follow that up with you talking about your leadership responsibilities? Could you address that in terms of helping guide, especially the younger guys, always make good decisions about personal responsibility in terms of staying healthy and not putting themselves in positions where they could get the virus?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this amongst our team plenty of times. Just being smart, knowing the situation, social distancing when you can, when there's an opportunity to, at any chance. But just being safe and being smart, really knowing that that could play a bigger effect on our team than they think. So.
All right, thanks, Ochai.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you.